button. So it comes to you fully assembled. There's no looking for tools or trying to read the fine print in the manual. You literally get it out of the box, and there's some charge in the battery, and you can drive it right away. But then you give it a full charge, and it's just the easiest. With the push of a button, it folds, and the push of a button, it unfolds. So it is item number V36433, and this is our EV Rider Auto Fold Plus four-wheel mobility scooter. And I'm going to show you some cool things about it. So obviously, you're going to get a key with this because it is automatic. So we'll send this to you with the key, and you'll put that key in. And as I said, there's some charge in the battery. So I'm going to take it for a little spin, just to kind of give you an idea of how smooth the ride is. Now, mind you, I am outside on my back cobblestone patio here, so it's not going to be the smoothest sounding ride you've ever heard, but this can go over all kinds of terrains. In fact, one of the more common questions I'm asked about the scooter is, where can't you take it? And I always tell people, patio, cobblestone, sidewalk, macadam, grass. The only place you'd watch with the scooter is anywhere you wouldn't want to take a baby stroller or a wheelchair or a bicycle, and that would be sand. So you'd want to rule out some sand or some really, really fine gravel. So you get this home. Watch how magical this is. It's my favorite thing about the scooter. You push a button on the key fob, and it folds itself up. So I'm not remembering, well, what part comes off, what part goes next, what do I have to do? There's no steps to remember. You literally just push a button to fold it. And then when you do want to transport it, maybe you're taking this to a car because you're going on a trip, or maybe you're done with it for the day and you're putting it in a closet or garage. So you're going to upright it, and beautifully, it's on wheels. So you don't have to carry it to wherever it is you're taking it, the trunk of the car or that closet. And it only weighs 45 pounds, technically 44 pounds, but we're going to say 45 pounds. So if you think about your heaviest piece of luggage at the airport, that's 50 pounds, and this weighs less than that. When you go to unfold it, always start the unfold from wheels down. That's one of the key things you have to remember, one of the few things you have to remember. If you go to unfold it in this position, it will start to unfold, and then it'll kind of slam down on the ground. So you always want to open it from the wheels down position. And again, you have the key fob. Now, this key fob, it has a red and a green button on it. So when you want it to fold, you're going to press red. When you want it to unfold, you're going to press green. But there's also two illuminated buttons on the back of the scooter. One's red and one's green. So obviously, if you want to unfold, you'll press that green button, and this will beautifully unfold for you. It's just like magic. So the thing that I like about this scooter is that it's kind of like the state of the art scooter. So you don't have to remember anything, but you look really, really cool. And this is a QVC price of $2,387.37. But this is coming for you today as a feature priced item. And that's $1,999.99. The shipping and handling is free. And that's fantastic because this normally comes in at $39.97 for shipping and handling. So that's a $40 savings right there. And if you take advantage of those 5 easy pays, that's $400 for 5 easy pays. And we do have colors. I happen to have the blue, but we also have, this looks like silver, which is really pretty. I think that would be our most neutral, our most generic looking scooter. And there, of course, is the red, which we're calling Burgundy. And I think it is more of a reddish Burgundy, not candy apple or not fire engine, but just kind of a true Burgundy. And then we have the copper, which I really love the copper. I have a copper kitchen. Copper is one of my favorite things. Also, I happen to represent the Tommy Copper line. There are actually only 300 scooters to go around. So, don't wait on this opportunity. We're all kind of excited to get back to going out and doing things. So, you're going to want that scooter if you've got mobility issues and you can't get around, just to kind of help you do it. So, again, that QVC price for item number V36433 is $2,387.37. But the feature price for this scooter is $1,999.99. That shipping and handling is free. So that's a $40 savings. And then there are 5 easy pays for this at $400 a pop. But remember, we do have that special financing. There's 18 months special financing for this. So you can literally get this home for $400 and be riding it for those 18 months without paying an interest payment. So that's kind of a pretty good deal. And I do have a personal story with this as well. I have my middle son got married a couple years ago, a couple summers ago. Actually, I think it was 2 years for them this June. And I talk about this because it was an important part of my family and our gathering because we have a big family. And my son's wife was from Northern Jersey, and we're obviously from here. And this is my dad. We call him Big Papa. Um, this is a photograph of him from that wedding, and he would not have attended that wedding had it not been for the EV Rider mobility scooter because my dad can walk. He's got mobility, but it is fleeting. His knees sometimes just give out, and he goes down. So we kind of discovered that he was not doing things. He wasn't going places, doing things with the family for fear that he would fall or maybe look weak or draw attention to himself. So we got him this scooter, which he did not want, by the way. And he absolutely loved it. He took it to the wedding and he was on the dance floor with it. He was dancing with my granddaughters, and they just thought that this was the best thing since sliced bread because their papa was there and they were having fun. And the thing for me is, yeah, their papa was there. My dad was there. We wanted him there. We wanted him to be part of the pictures and part of all the videos and all those memories. Had he not gone and had he sat home, which is what he said he would have done without the scooter, that would have been really, really heartbreaking. I think if we've learned anything at all in this last year and a half, is that time is not promised to us, and we don't know how much time we have. So, my goal is to just make the most of every single day and take advantage of the opportunities where I do get to see my parents. And I'm blessed that I still have them. I do not have grandparents anymore, but parents are still here. And if something like this can afford me the ability to have gatherings and do fun things, go to parks, go to ball games, maybe go to venues or concerts or weddings with my parents, then that's what I'm going to do. And a lot of us, I think, are starting to get back to doing that because things have opened up and things are looking more positive and better. There's a lot going on in the world today. We don't really know where the future is going to take us, but if you can take advantage of getting yourself out and about and doing those fun things that you once loved to do, and you found in the last year and a half you were maybe kind of locked in your house and not able to go places, not able to do things. This is something you can do. It's again a push button, fold and unfold. There's no steps or no parts that have to come off in any particular order. It's independence, it's dignity. Yeah, maybe you could just do something like go to the grocery store. Maybe it's something as simple as going to get the mail or going to visit a friend who lives down the hall that you haven't seen in a little while. There is some adjustability in the tiller. So if you have somebody that's a little bit taller or needs longer and more legroom, lift up that tiller and it's going to give you a few inches there as well. And this is an indoor and an outdoor scooter. So whether you are taking it out in the grass and out on the sidewalk, it doesn't matter. If you're using it in your home, it doesn't matter. It only weighs 45 pounds. It travels very, very easily. And when you do get this home, here's how you charge it. There's a little port on the side. I think we're going to get to that. There you go. You just plug in the battery charger to the scooter, and it does take 4 to 6 hours. So this is what you just saw in the video. It takes 4 to 6 hours to fully charge your scooter, and that's going to take you up to 9 miles on a single use. And I have to say up to 9 miles because this scooter, although it only weighs 45 pounds, it'll hold somebody that weighs 250. So if you have a 250-pound person on this and you're going through a terrain with a lot of hills, you're going to err more on maybe the 7 mile mark. But if you're someone more petite, maybe someone 125, 150 pounds, and you've got flat terrain, well, you're going to get that 9 mile distance on that. And I know we have, I think some video clip or maybe we have footage of the console. If not, maybe I'll try to do my best to show you, but kind of give you a tour of what the console of the scooter looks like and just how easy, how truly easy and intuitive it is to operate. But if we're looking for that, fantastic. But what I'll do right now is take you on just a tour of what you can see, because I know you can't see that top console right yet. But when you put that key in, what you will get is some lights will come on. You'll see a little dial on the dashboard for speed. What you can see here is your throttles, and your throttles are going to let you go very, very easily with just a trigger finger pull up to 4 miles per hour. And it doesn't really require a lot of dexterity or a lot of hand-eye coordination or strength, just a little bit of a pull with that trigger finger to let you go either forward or reverse because there's two levers and they both work in both directions. So if you have a stronger hand or a more dominant hand, it's really easy. You don't have to stress or worry. And that's the key fob with literally two buttons. There's a red button to close it or fold it or stop it, and then there's a green button to open it and let it go. So there's your little, oh, there's it's a little battery conservation button on the side too, which I could show you. But there's charging. It takes that 4 to 6 hours to fully charge. So you can see the dual throttle system. So that's what I was kind of telling you about. So easy. You can push the red lever and go in backwards. Pull the red lever, go forward. Push the black lever, go forward. Pull the black lever and go in reverse. That's called a dual throttle system. Again, it's just a little bit of index finger is all you need. You don't need to be strong or have good grip or hand-eye coordination. What's really amazing, what I love about this is it's an electromagnetic braking system. So what that means is there's no brake to search for or worry that mom or dad might not be able to find it or get to it in time or remember where it is. What happens is when you let go of that throttle, it comes instantly to a stop. I'm going to say like in a second or two. So it's not a jarring or abrupt stop. It's a very smooth and steady stop. So very quality, very safe, which is really important to me as well. Because again, I have a family member on here. So I'm not going to put my dad or a loved one or recommend it to someone I care about that to get this if it's not going to be safe. So your tiller here has some adjustability. I think we saw that also in videotapes. So just this little knob, you loosen it and tighten it, and it'll give you just several more inches of room for your legs if you need it. There are headlights on here too. So I'm not sure if you're catching that headlight here. Yeah, I think you can see it. So a big thing with EV Rider is their safety and their quality, and then of course their ease of use. So if you've got someone who maybe is using this outside and it's starting to get dark, maybe they take it to go on a walk with their dog or another loved one, or maybe they're an early riser and it's dusk, you'll be seen and you'll be heard because the EV rider also has a horn. So, going to let people know, hey, I'm here or I'm behind you. So, really, easy. I'm going to take you down to these wheels and I'm hoping the camera is able to pick that up. Maybe not. So, these wheels there are two of them, and that's another improvement. That's why this is called the EV Rider Plus, because you get those two wheels. They're going to show it on .com. Fantastic. You see those two wheels in the bottom and the front? They're solid. Those wheels will never go flat on you. Even the back wheels, all of the wheels on the EV Rider are solid. They are not air filled. So you don't have to worry if you're out that you're going to get a flat tire. That's not going to happen on an EV Rider mobility scooter. Solid quality wheels. And the front wheels, there's distance between them. So that means you're going to get that stable base, that stable ride. And what you're looking at is our colors of silver. That's what you got right now. And I think silver is our most maybe neutral color that we have for you today. I think it's kind of cool. It almost reminds me of just sort of like a Star Warsy thing. Blue is most popular. Blue is the one that I have, and I'll tell you that this is more of a almost looks like a teal blue. So it's not royal blue or navy blue. It's almost like a tealy blue. It's really pretty. So this is the one that I've been driving, and this is our red, which we're calling Burgundy. So it's kind of a cross between a bright red and a burgundy color, not too bold or not too loud. And the whole scooter kind of is mixed in with black accents. So no matter which color you get, it's not going to scream that color. If you love the color, fantastic. This is another one of my favorites, and that's the copper. So I think the copper is really pretty, really subtle. Looks kind of your metallics are really popular. They have been for the last couple years. So I think that's a neat one too. And this retail value of our EV rider, the 36433, is a QVC price of $2,387.37. But we're bringing it to you today at a feature price, and that's $1,999.99. It is free shipping and handling, which usually is $39.97. So that's a $40 savings right there in the shipping and handling. And you can get this home, guys, for $400 because it's 5 easy payments. And of course, this scooter does have 18 months special financing with your Q card. And if you use your Q card, everything's 5 easy payments. And if you don't have a Q card, apply for one and you can get that $20 credit if you're approved.